Kakapasok lang breaking news mga kababayan. Lifted na umano ang lockdown sa Senado matapos magpunta roon ang NBI sa gitna ng sinasabing pag-aresto kay Senador Ronald Bato de la Rosa na lumutang na. Kinumpirma rin ng tagapagsalita ng International Criminal Court o ICC na dokumento nga nila ang lumabas na warrant laban kay de la Rosa na bitbit ni dating Senador Antonio Trillanes.
Today, the judges of Pretrial Chamber 1 of the International Criminal Court unsealed an arrest warrant for Ronald Marapon de la Rosa. The arrest warrant was originally issued as secret on the 6th of November 2025. Mr. de la Rosa is alleged to have committed the crime against humanity of murder at least between the 3rd of July 2016 and the end of April 2018, during which no less than 32 persons were killed in the Republic of the Philippines. The judges assessed the material submitted by the prosecution and found reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. de la Rosa is allegedly criminally responsible as an indirect co-perpetrator for the crime against humanity of murder. Mr. de la Rosa is alleged to have been involved in a common plan that lasted from approximately the 1st of November 2011 until the 16th of March 2019 to kill alleged criminals in the Philippines, including those perceived or alleged to be associated with drug use, sale, or production. During that period, Mr. de la Rosa was a police officer and he held various positions in the Philippine National Police, in the Davao region, and in the PNP Intelligence Group and Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, the position of Chief of the Philippine National Police, and the position of Director General of the Bureau of Corrections. It is now for the national authorities to arrest and surrender the suspect to the ICC.
Sir, three questions. Sir, resolution, may arestuhan ba kay Senator Bato at least tonight? And what happens to the 9 NBI personnel?
Hindi ako alis. Atras tayo. Guys, atras tayo. Ito lang para maluwag din kayo. Atras tayo. Ayusin natin. Luwagan natin.
Okay,
Guys, atras tayo. Ako naiiya sa inyo.
Sir, okay. Sir, may arestuhan ba kay Sen Bato at least by tonight? And what happens to the 9 NBI personnel?
According to the NBI director, as soon as they heard na ang stand officially ng Senate, yung Senate Resolution 44 at yung manifestation ni Senator Marcoleta na dapat dumaan to sa korte, hindi na nila pinursu na arrestuhin siya ngayon. According to him, coordinated kay Senate President Tito Soto ang pagpasok nila.
Okay.
So ang balik namin sa kanya, coordinated man ang pagpasok nyo, hindi naman siguro tama o wala naman siguro nagbigay ng pahintulot makipaghabulan. So sinasabi niya that is incidents of the arrest, so we agreed to disagree at mag-fact-finding.
Okay.
We explained to him that this is not a criminal or a administrative case that needs further study at meron pong due process. This is a contempt case. So we agreed na kaso sa magsiksikan sila dito o inhumane dito under his custody pero hindi niya ipauwiin.
Okay.
He will hold them in the NBI, he will ask them to explain, then write me officially tomorrow.
Okay.
Separate yun sa bugbugan.
Okay.
He promised me that if, kasi ang report daw una sa kanya, ang usahan ng nakit. I showed him the video. So sabi niya, let him get to the bottom at asahan na paparusahan ang dapat parusahan.
Okay.
So hanggang doon pa lang kami, but I was saying nga, despite all of those assurances, I do know he has bosses above him.
So Senator Bato will not be arrested tonight, but what about tomorrow?
We will see what the rest of government says after tonight. But ang appeal ko sa kanila, palakasin natin ang mga korte sa Pilipinas. Walang mawawala sa atin kung mag-a-apply sila ng warrant sa korte at pababayaan nila yung due process, lahat ng legal remedies. It will strengthen us, not weaken us.
So if the NBI wants to enter tomorrow the Senate premises, you will allow it?
Not anymore. Okay.
That is under...
Sinabi naman niya, kaya hindi naman daw sila papasok kung hindi sila pinayagan.
At ngayon naalis na sila, sir?
Yes.
Walis na sila, sir?
Ang request lang ng ibang senador not to suspend until tomorrow, until sure na wala nang natira. Marami kasing text, maraming mga balita na tinitingnan niyo ibang kotse, nandyan sa labas, may armas. So isa-isa clarify, and I have to take the PNP. Agad pinadala si General Aberin, who is a well-respected officer, at inassure niya ng police assistance. Hindi naman kailangan kasi between the NBI Director, the ROSAA, and General Aberin, parang nagkasundo naman sila na walang untoward incidents. But despite that daw, magsastasyon daw sila ng police starting tonight ata or early tomorrow.
But no more NBI operatives inside.
Ang report sa akin right before this, nag-report daw nang wala, but umiikot ngayon ang Sergeant of Arms to make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
okay.
thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Mag-adjourn.
Thank you, Ate.
Mag-suspend tayo till tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Picture naman, kasama niyo, picture.
I think the incident this afternoon can also be used to appeal to the Supreme Court that it's now high time for them to dispose or act on the petition, on the inquiry, whether or not the former president was, or the abduction of the former president violated Philippine laws. And if they can act precisely on the basis of what happened today, we will be guided in future incidents that may happen. Sana wala naman. Pero sana if they can decide as soon as possible, Mr. President, considering what happened today, they should include in that disposition a guideline sa mga ganitong pagkakataon.
Your comments are in order and noted.
And Mr. President, to add, because we have an existing law, I'm citing Republic Act 9851, which is about transnational crimes, international crimes, crimes against humanity. Ang sinasabi po ron, Mr. President, is very clear, specifically under Articles 17 and 18, na kung saan sinasabi sa ganitong mga kaso, ang talagang merong jurisdiction, primary jurisdiction, ay yung ating local courts, Mr. President. Paano ngayong mangyayari na mas kakatigan pa ng mga taong gustong humuli kay Senator Bato yung sinasabi na warrant of arrest? Alin ba yung pakikinggan nila? Alin ba yung una nilang tutuparin? Yung inaatas ng isang korte na ang kanyang jurisdiction is not questionable considering that we have already withdrawn from the Rome Statute. Bakit po yun ang kanilang gagamitin? Halimbawa po sa Article 17, Mr. President, sinasabi po doon na yung surrender o yung extradition ay pwedeng gawin in accordance with existing extradition laws or treaties. Alam naman natin, hindi naman po bansa ang ICC, Mr. President.
To further your discussion, Senator Marcoleta, under the ICC rules, if a nation exits ICC, they're given 1 year to authorize an investigation. And this was brought up by the former president's defense team that the investigation happened 1 year after na 1 year, yung investigation which led to the charges. But yet, in the appeals court ng ICC, they upheld the charges. So what is the net effect nito for the public to know and for members of our PNP and AFP to know? That means that under the Duterte ruling, whether it's the Marawi siege, whether it is the battle, the 30, 40, 50-year fight with the Communist Party, CPP, and PA, the ICC now can suddenly come out with warrants for any cabinet member or any elected official or any general or colonel or sergeant of our military and police under the doctrine that they did under Duterte. So if you do not have to pass Philippine courts, then we will have dozen, 2 dozen, 4 dozens, 100 former Senator Trillanes going to different places and just picking up anyone and saying that they have to be brought to The Hague. So that would be ridiculous. So that is precisely why we passed Senate Resolution 44, that each Filipino, regardless of political color, regardless of background, will have to have their day in court. Having said that, we will, in fact, deal with that during the hearings of the Committee on Rules and the Committee on Public Order. What is important right now is that we assure the Philippine Republic that the Senate is functioning and there is no threat from stopping us by any legal machination or manipulation. Having said that, Senator Marcoleta, with your indulgence, just while we were passing the motion to hold in contempt the NBI agents, retired Major General Rene C. Samonte, our Sergeant of Arms, gave me this. May 11, 2026, for Senate President Alan Peter S. Cayetano, sir, as directed herewith is the sequence of events as to the reported assault on Senator Ronald De La Rosa. Earlier this morning, 0700 hours, NCR Chief Attorney Dong Gallo paid a call to the undersigned to coordinate an arrest order. As per agreement, the supposedly arrest should be effected when the warrant of arrest is presented as per guidance of former Senate President Vicente C. Soto. On or about 2 p.m., the warrant of arrest was shown to the former Senate President in the presence of the undersigned, but copies were not allowed to be distributed. Truly yours. So the investigation will bear out what happened. The point I want to make is that even assuming fully coordinated yung arrest warrant, they should have approached Senator Bato or approached the Sergeant at Arms, given a copy of the warrant, and negotiate his surrender because they are in Senate premises. Pero instead, nakipaghabulan sila. Hinabol nila, they attempted to stop Senator Bato from attending the session. Even ordinary arrest, konsehal, vice mayor, Sangguniang Panglalawigan, even SK. When they're in session, usually yung police pupunta doon, magpupos, i-coordinate sa presiding officer at sasabihin, ito ang warrant of arrest. So we cannot excuse yung paghahagod o yung habulan inside the Senate premises. Now, as to whether the NBI is justified, whether there are any criminal laws violated, whether there are administrative laws, we will wait for the investigation. So we are holding them in contempt precisely because of the actions they've taken and the manner in which they tried to not arrest, but to prevent Senator Bato from reaching the Senate plenary hall.
Mr. President, having held them in contempt, I believe an investigation is proper.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President.
So we'll refer all of the comments after the previous referral to the Committee on Rules and Committee of Public Order. So all of these comments said in plenary is, and including the videotape, including the report, the spot report of the Sergeant of Arms, is referred to the two committees. Senator Bato.
Mr. President, while the investigation is pending, this representation would like to move that the current Sergeant at Arms be replaced with the former Sergeant at Arms, Brigadier General Mau Aplaska, Mr. President. I so move.
If I may intervene, I appreciate your immediate action, Sergeant at Arms, and I had a couple of sidebars this afternoon, and I think this is my only interaction with you except for bumping into you. He's been very candid. He's acted on it right away. But just given the situation now, I tend to agree with Senator Bato that in the meantime, we have an acting sergeant at arms. But if the good general can continue assisting the Senate, your service is very much appreciated. But I think it will also protect you from future. Before we decide on the motion of Senator Bato, Senator Marcoleta. So my point is that the motion of Senator Bato, in my view, does not reflect on your actions, but is really in the nature of like when we have preventive suspensions. It's just to make sure that everything is in order while the investigation is ongoing. Senator Marcoleta.
Mr. President, I don't think we can make that conclusion today that whatever happened now or earlier this afternoon does not reflect
Yes.
to the work of the Sergeant at Arms.
Preliminary. I agree.
Because I'd like to ask whether in his explanation, the former Senate President knew that that was the way that a sitting senator be treated, even for the sake of an argument that there is a valid warrant of arrest. Was the procedure explained to the the former Senate President, that the way he should be arrested
Yes.
was explained and approved by the former Senate President? That is the question that the Secretary General should answer.
Yes.
Because if the former Senate President allowed it, then he himself was responsible in what happened earlier.
I cannot answer that question, but I assume or I give the benefit of the doubt or assume regularity that no senator would allow that manner of arrest. Having said that, as you said, these are all preliminary, but the concern, I think, of Senator Bato is not only this investigation, but also the security of the session hall and his security in the next few days.
That's precisely the reason, Mr. President, because I think Senator Bato is very apprehensive of what is yet to be happen after this session. So he should be placed in a situation where we can all be confident that nobody can touch him.
I agree, Senator Marcoleta, and I will make myself available.
It is now in the hands of the Secretary General,
And I will-
considering that we already moved and we already resolved that he be given protective
Yes.
custody.
So the NBI has a director. The director NBI is under the Department of Justice that has a secretary. The secretary is a member of the cabinet, which is under which is the alter ego of the president, but we have an executive secretary, president. So I will make myself available for the discussion and for their legal point of view. But one thing I will make clear, that it is in contempt of the Senate to execute their warrant in a manner that they did so. And it is possibly an excuse that you were actually executing a warrant of arrest, because for us, it's very clear they were preventing Senator Bato from participating in this afternoon session.
Yun nga po yung aking naiisip. Kasi kung alam na po at pinaalam sa kanya, nandito pala sila, umaga pa, preparado na sila, yun na lamang pong tinatanong ko, ganun po ba yung paraan? Sinabi po ba nila yung paraan na hindi man lang nila papapasukin dito, hahabulin nila? Kamuntik na nga siyang nahulog sa hagdanan, nakita ko po kanina, at nabali pa yung dalawang niyang daliri. Ito ba ay inexplain sa ating former Senate President na alam kong hindi naman niya papayagan? Ngayon, kung nangyari po, pati yung ating former President, hindi na po nila nirespeto. Pati po yung ating institution. Ito po yung magiging problema. Salamat po, Mr. President.
There are many